My boss said, if you don't like the new office policies, you can just resign and go. I said, thanks for the exit strategy. Then I packed my desk, walked out, and filed my new patents independently. She thought I was joking until her team sat stunned when they realized. So, this happened 3 months ago, and I'm still processing it. I'm Rachel, 34, and I've been working as a senior engineer at Quantum Dynamics in Portland for 6 years. I was basically running their entire AI logistics division from my home office. For 3 straight quarters, my team crushed every target. We weren't just good. We were making the company look like geniuses. Then, Sarah became our new VP. She transferred in from a competitor with this permanent smirk and a voice that sounded like fake sympathy mixed with threats. First day, she calls an all-hands meeting and drops a bomb. Everyone's coming back to the office full-time. No discussion, just that's the culture now. But here's where it got suspicious. She announced a new policy that all R&D work, prototypes, early concepts, everything had to be uploaded to a shared company repository. Full source code, technical notes, timestamps. Her office would be reviewing all origin points for patent filing consolidation. I literally felt my stomach drop. This wasn't about collaboration. This was about stealing people's work and claiming it as company property. And I had a feeling I knew exactly whose work she wanted. I unmuted myself on the call. Does this apply to projects developed outside work hours? Sarah smiled like a shark. Rachel, if you're developing anything relevant to Quantum Dynamics Road, we assume it's within our scope. Even if no company equipment or time was used, I asked. She actually laughed. If you don't like the new policies, Rachel, you can just resign and go. The entire call went silent. Even Jake, my mentee, who still types with 2 fingers, froze mid-keystroke. I smiled back. Thanks for the exit strategy. I closed my laptop, unplugged my monitors, grabbed my penguin mug, and the Queen of Workarounds plaque. My team made me, and walked out. No drama, no yelling, just walked straight to my car with a box in my arms while people whispered. Jake followed me to the parking lot. Rachel, what's happening? I looked at him. Stay. Observe. What Sarah didn't know was that I'd been building my AI system entirely on my own time. My own laptop, my own money, my own basement office at 2 a.m. I had timestamps, witnesses, receipts for hardware I'd purchased myself. Everything documented so clearly a kid could follow the trail. And that morning, before I even got to the office, I'd already mailed a legal declaration to their general counsel proving the system was mine. Not inspired by company work. Not partially mine, completely 100% mine. 2 days later, Quantum Dynamics announced their revolutionary new product called Summit. It was supposed to be their biggest launch in 5 years. Sarah was presenting it to investors and the board, taking full credit, acting like she personally invented the future of logistics. Except Summit wouldn't work because it was built entirely on my system. The system I just filed 3 provisional patents for under my own name. Their demo crashed. Error messages everywhere. When their engineers dug into the code, they found headers that said, Harlow Protocol, do not modify without written authorization. They tried to rebuild it without my logic, and everything fell apart. The board meeting that followed was apparently brutal. Their lawyer confirmed everything. The patents were mine, filed correctly. Ironclad documentation. Sarah sat there silent while they killed the entire Summit project on the spot. She was walked out that afternoon, badge deactivated, office cleared. Meanwhile, a tech journalist I'd spoken with published an article. Ex-engineer outsmarts employer in patent surprise. My LinkedIn exploded. 4 job offers in 1 day. I'm now chief patent officer at NextScore Labs, making triple my old salary with my own floor and a team that actually respects IP law. Last week, Quantum Dynamics tried launching a new product without my system. It failed spectacularly because, and their own engineer said this, we built everything on her work. Turns out I wasn't just an employee. I was the product, and they didn't realize it until the day they tried to run without me, and the whole thing collapsed. Sarah thought I was bluffing when I walked out. She learned the hard way.